Hey there, it's Peace again. You see how deeply engrossed I was in my work? That's how a lot of us can be. We always have deadlines to meet, we always have tasks to attend to, we always have to-do lists to finish up. But as much as we have to work, we also have to find time to rest. So that'll bring us to the topic of today. We're going to be looking at how stress affects your immune system. So it's not just your brain, it's not just your physical look. Stress actually affects your immune system. So we're going to be looking at that today. Stay with me for more. Now, the truth is, we all deal with stress. We all deal with deadlines. We all deal with overthinking and all that. But what most people don't actually realize is that stress doesn't just mess with your mind. It actually affects your body, especially your immune system too. A lot of you will be asking how is that even possible? Well, this is what happens. The immune system is your body's defense line, as my biology fellows know, right? So it's responsible for fighting off germs, fighting off infections, and generally anything that wants to make you sick, okay? So the thing is, when your body is under constant stress, the immune system releases a hormone called cortisol. What does cortisol do? Cortisol is often called the stress hormone, right? And it is released by the adrenal glands, the same glands responsible for releasing adrenaline hormone, the hormone responsible for fear of light, okay? So now when you're faced with a stressful situation or some kind of pressure, cortisol helps your body respond. What it does is that it gives you like a sudden burst of energy, okay? It helps you like gain some kind of alertness and helps you respond to that moment of pressure. You know, it's just like a built-in alarm system. It's just like, okay, the fire alarm, when the fire alarm goes off, the sprinklers start to work. They start releasing water. So that's what your body does. When there's a kind of stressful situation, you think of it, okay, in your case, what's like the most stressful situation you've been in, and how did your body respond to that? Now, the problem starts when that alarm never goes off, right? So when your body is faced with constant stress, constant pressure, your cortisol level is always high. And when the cortisol level is always high, the cells that are responsible for fighting off infections, their action is slowed down, right? So it makes you susceptible. It makes it easier for you to catch a cold, or it makes it easier for you to feel more fatigued, or sometimes it can even make you struggle with breakouts, like the one that I experienced. Whenever I'm faced with a lot of stress or I've been stressed out for a period of time, I start breaking out. There's a lot of acne on my face and hyperpigmentation and all of that. Our symptoms might be different, but you just know that some of these things are usually associated with stress. Constant stress. That's why people who are always on the edge or always easily burnt out, it's easier for them to get sick and like harder for them to recover. Malaria that is supposed to take like 3-4 days to malaria treatment that's supposed to take like 3-4 days to kick in, yours is taking longer than expected, and you're wondering what's the problem. It might be stress. It is stress actually. The truth is, your mind and your body are deeply connected, as earlier established, right? So learning to manage stress either through resting or sleeping or movement or like deep breathing sometimes, it's not just self-indulgence. It's literally helping your body or helping your health from the inside out. So most people downplay the effect of yoga or like deep meditation. They're like, oh, it's just a waste of time. It's really not a waste of time. Sometimes you just need to take a break, a 5-10 minute break. Just breathe in, do some breathing exercises, do a little bit of yoga in the morning. It helps keep you alert. A funny thing is, somebody literally said to me last week that yoga is luxury. And I'm like, it's not. It's actually you taking care of yourself. Oh, it's for the rich people that have time on their hands. No, you have to make that time for yourself. It's your health. It's nobody's health. Like, it's you taking care of yourself. Most times we often downplay these things. We always rely on medication, drugs, some kind of heavy treatment, when it's actually just these little things that actually count. So I would always advocate for the little things, right? The things we often overlook. These are the things that play some pivotal roles in our wealth and in our well-being and our health. So tell me in the comment section, how do you handle stress when it shows up? First of all, what's stress like in your line of work, and how do you handle it? What's like a normal, and okay, how do you handle it, and how does it work? Does it actually work for you? I'd like to learn. As much as I'm giving out, I'd like to also take in. So let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a nice time. See you in my next video. Bye.